It is March the 25th. I'm going to use these sort of like oracle cards to do a reading today. And I'll probably have to pull out the book to get the answers. So what do we need to know today? I'm going to shuffle them a little bit. Here. So first one, inorganic beings. Something in our environment. The sage. Wisdom. Worldview. So, inorganic beings is about the consciousness that's in everything, and it's also a warning to pay attention to our environment and to be more connected to our environment. Let me see what the book says. What I'm getting is that we need to be wise and have a more, and realize we're all connected. I really feel like that inorganic being is the virus. Let's see. 26. So, inorganic beings. This is talking about, this is a time to put your ego aside when you deal with the question at hand. This does not suggest self-neglect while caring for someone or something else. In fact, it suggests you become better aware of your own self and your own needs. However, it does mean to balance your needs with those of others, or by taking care of the environment that you are in. This may mean that you should not do things for others when they should or could do things for themselves. Neither you or anyone else involved should take advantage of the situation. Let's see. Yep, this is talking about taking care of the environment. Let's see. Yeah, this card may point to an actual being or beings. If so, use caution. This is an alien world. So I really feel like, yeah, that is the virus. It is foolhardy to interact in such a world without the necessary understanding, discipline, or control to survive in it. Seeking help or information before continuing is essential. And then the sage. The sage, I'm sure, is some sort of wisdom. The wise old man or woman. A sage is someone who seeks the patterns and the connections. Someone who has traveled the path and returned. This is wisdom that must be sought. It is not the wisdom of the masses. Without experience, the average soul finds it difficult to understand the knowledge of a sage. Seek a teacher, someone who has experience. And it may also refer to someone who thinks they have all the answers, but really do not. Wisdom is not found on display. Wisdom comes from within. It is taking of knowledge and tempering it with experience. So this is an experienced person, not somebody who's pretending to be wise. And then worldview, that is flash all over the cards there. Let's see, 15. This is talking about our view of the world. It's wise to remember that things are not always what they seem. Attitudes and ideas about the world are not necessarily accurate. Different groups have different realities. Truth for one group is not for another. The conflicts between religion and science, political adversaries, racial groups, or even different neighborhoods can all be radically different. This card reminds you not to base your decisions on one viewpoint only, without considering other ways to look at the question. It may be showing you that peer pressure is at work here. The need to conform may be coloring your emotions and feelings. You maybe feel pressure to be part of the group, even if you do not agree with the reasoning or the values involved. Understanding other people's motives for their behavior is helpful in any situation. Consider how your decision will affect those around you. Take a little time and decide what you want your reality to be like. So, this is about being careful about information and knowledge. Taking the time to really think. Think if what you're hearing and seeing is actually correct. Seeking information not just from your environment and the people around you, but someone who has experience with this problem, which I see is the virus. So we should be paying attention to people who actually have experience with viruses, not what our political leaders are telling us, not what your friends are telling you, not what your belief system is, not what your worldview is, but what experts in the field of viruses are telling us. That's who we should be paying attention to at this time. That's what the message is today, guys. Thanks.